Hi guys, many of you are thinking or planning to move to Canada. You know, Canadian dream? Let me help you with that. I'm going to tell you 6 easy ways you can turn that dream into a reality. So keep watching. The first is student visa. As the name suggests, you have to come to Canada and study. So it is one of the easiest ways to enter Canada. But you have to do certain things for that. Number 1, you have to enroll into a college degree program or a certificate program that has a minimum of 8 months duration. Number 2, you need to have an IELTS score of 6 and above. Number 3, you need to provide proof of funds. Now what that is you have to prove to the universities that you have enough funds in your bank account that you can survive. Of course, you are allowed to work. You can work, say, I think 20 hours during your study time, but when you're off on your winter or summer breaks, you can work full time. One more thing I would like to add is, if you are married, your spouse can accompany you and she can apply for a work permit and work full time. Now, what happens when you finish this course, you can apply for a postgraduate work permit. That allows you to stay in Canada and work full time for 3 years. Once your 3 years are done, you can apply for a PR. So the second way is family sponsorship. Now, if an individual is in Canada on a PR or is a Canadian citizen, he or she can sponsor his relatives. When I mean relatives, I mean blood relations to Canada. Even if he gets married to somebody who is not living in Canada, he can sponsor that person to come and live in Canada. The third way is Canadian investor immigration or a business visa. Well, this visa is basically for the rich people. So what the Canadian government wants is these rich people invest in Canada. What that does is it creates more jobs and thus helps in the economy of Canada. If you have that kind of money, you can invest in Canada and you straight away get a permanent residency. You also get permanent residency with your spouse and with your children who are under the age of 22. Now the fourth way is LMIA work visa. This is how it works. A Canadian employer provides you with a job offer. Based on that job offer, you apply for a work permit to come and work in Canada, and you can later on apply for a PR. But it's not that easy. The employer in Canada first has to go through Service Canada and prove that the worker that he wants is not available in Canada, and he needs a special worker for that particular position to come from abroad. Once he provides you with that job offer, you can apply for a work permit and come to Canada. The fifth way, or the most popular way, is the Express Entry program. Now, from time to time, Canada falls short of skilled workers. When I say skilled workers, I mean like doctors, engineers, lab technicians, computer programmers. So if you fall under this demand list of Canada skilled workers, you can apply for a PR. Basically, it is a points-based program. So when I say point-based, we call it the CRS, point-based program. So you get points for your age, your qualification, your work experience, and your language. So if you have more points, the faster it becomes for you to come to Canada. The sixth way to come to Canada is called the PNP, or Provincial Nominee Program. Now, various states in Canada, also called as provinces, have their own immigration process based on skills in demand in their province. So if you have a low CRS score or do not qualify for the Express Entry program, this one is for you. But there's a catch. You have to stay in that province for 2 years, and some provinces also require you to have a job offer. So guys, I hope this video helps you in some way in achieving your Canadian dream. If you would like me to elaborate in any of the points, please leave a comment below. If you think I'm doing a good job, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Cheers.